Hello everyone, and welcome to my EastEnders Media News channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Fans of EastEnders are certain they know how Nish Panesar will return, and the cast is getting ready for his homecoming. Due to his family's treatment of his wife Suki Panesar, Nish was expelled from Walford and hasn't been seen there since. Fans are anxiously anticipating the villain's return to the square, though it appears that it may not be too long from now. He was a part of the major Christmas narrative, in which the six accused Keanu of attacking Nish, but in reality, Demise struck him over the head in an attempt to prevent Suki from being abducted by her domineering husband. Fans believe Nish is lying when he claims he doesn't recall the events of Christmas Day, and they fear he will reveal the six's true involvement, which might result in Linda and the other women being permanently imprisoned. Nish survived the Christmas Day slaughter. Fans have been posting their predictions about how Nish might return to Walford while he plans his retaliation. When Nish finally makes his eagerly anticipated comeback, one viewer is certain there may be numerous deaths and major damage. One fan posted the following on Reddit to express their opinions. I was thinking about how each of the 7 guys will eventually be held accountable for their behavior, as the 6 mentioned with their toast, after learning that Nish is expected return very soon. Thus far, we have Dean, prison, Rocky, prison, and Keanu, dead. Nish should logically be the next person on the list. We've already witnessed his family rejecting and throwing him out, but we know he's returning with a strategy in place. He's coming back to wreak as much havoc as he can. According to my theory, his exit would resemble a Yusuf 2.0 scenario in which he tries to drag as many people as possible with him, ultimately leading to his demise and maybe that of 1 or 2 more. Who would Nish attempt to kill if he comes back? Could Nish kill him? We already know he's not too thrilled with his son Ravi's backing for Suki because he helped her break out of the family house on Christmas Day. Suki and Eve are also in the frame for a possible death. Since Nish left, their relationship has only become better. But if he returns, would he stop at nothing to win his wife back from the person she loves? The BBC soap opera EastEnders shows the moment a character learns he could pass away the next week. One inhabitant is terrified for his life after receiving a concerning health diagnosis, and he is informed that he may be murdered very soon if he doesn't modify his ways. George Knight nearly passes out from a dizzy spell following his recent battles. Phil Mitchell and his ex-girlfriend Cindy Beale push him to visit the hospital, where he is tested. At that point, George has a CAT scan from the doctors, who find that he has a brain ailment connected to frequent head trauma. He is in serious danger as a result of the bouts and his injuries, and one more battle could endanger his life. The doctor warns George to cease what he's doing since one blow to the head could kill him. But will George pay attention, or is the character doomed to die? When Elaine Peacock, George's partner, and his daughters Gina and Anna learn that he has been fighting and that Cindy was fully aware of it, they become enraged back in Walford. But Cindy doesn't hesitate to strike out and warn George when she sees him with fight organizer Rufus. Despite being warned he would die if he gets into another battle, it's obvious he's thinking about it. After making the strained promise to her daughters Gina and Anna that she will persuade George to stop fighting, Cindy speaks with George. Cindy suggests George use internet therapy to help him deal with his intense emotions, but George initially rejects her offer. Cindy is eager for him to find alternative methods of coping with the heartbreak he's been through recently when Eddie Knight, his adoptive father, was accused of killing his biological father. In addition, he learned that his adopted mother Gloria had unfortunately passed away in recent weeks, while his biological mother had died months earlier. George is seen calling Rufus to schedule another fight, suggesting that Cindy hasn't reached him. She gives him an ultimatum shortly after, but will it be sufficient to prevent him from carrying it out? Actress Roxy Shaidi was excited to start anew, interesting project away from her day job on Emmerdale when she agreed to appear on ITV's fly-on-the-wall documentary series Drama Queens. But she says she was taken aback by nervousness when the first episode aired earlier this month. The program follows some of the most popular soap opera stars in the country as they balance their personal and professional lives behind the scenes. When Roxy felt extremely vulnerable, like when she spoke about her father's abrupt death when he was 41 and she was only 17, she boldly allowed the cameras to roll. She claims that capturing those intensely private moments made her feel safe and at ease, but the idea of them being seen by millions of people made her anxious. When the camera starts rolling, it's just you, the other ladies, and this crew you got to know and trust, adds Roxy, who collaborated on the 8-parter with other actresses Rita Simons, a former EastEnder who is now a Hollyoaks star, and Lucy Fallon and Ellie Leach of Coronation Street. But a few weeks later, you realize it's actually airing on television, and you find it difficult to recall exactly what you said. All you can recall is how vulnerable you felt. All I could think was, what did I say? And how angry did I become? You play a character on Emmerdale and have a script to follow, but this is you being as real as you can be in the moment. And you feel a little exposed after that. Given that Roxy, 41, is a typically reserved individual, her choice to commit to the show was all the more significant. She acknowledges, I've previously shied away from doing a lot of press or reality stuff, or anything that really exposed me on a personal level because it made me feel vulnerable. I kind of ran away from it instead of facing it head-on and sticking my toe in the water. For the actress, who has been on Emmerdale since 2008 as Layla Harding, Drama Queens is something completely different. She also ventured beyond of her comfort zone to participate in Dancing on Ice earlier this year. The cause? She made the decision to seize fresh opportunities with both hands after becoming 40 years old last year. At that age, something happens to you. You realize that life is not long at all. If you're lucky, you have another 40 years left, she adds. All I wanted to do was accept new experiences. I believe that part of it was participating in Dancing on Ice and Drama Queens. When Roxy was offered Drama Queens, one of her hardest decisions was whether or not to allow viewers into her Nottingham house. Regarding her 6-year-old daughter, whom she has with her actor spouse Arsher Ali, of 14 years, she has always maintained her privacy. The couple has never actually disclosed her identity to the world. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.